It's Blake here from Tradify. So today I am going to show you how to use no access users on Tradify in order to be able to attract machinery or equipment, allocate it to jobs, be able to track what the profit and losses on that, and also be able to see where they are in your schedule and what jobs they're scheduled out for. This is particularly useful for businesses like landscapers and builders that have heavy machinery like diggers, dingos, trucks, or even things like jackhammers and concrete cutters that they're wanting to be able to cost track and also allocate out on jobs. So the first thing you'll want to do is come through to the settings. Next, you'll want to click on staff members. Click new staff member and then add in the name. So we're going to call this one Digger1. You'll have to create an email address for that. So I will just chuck one in there. And then the last thing you're going to want to do is make sure timesheets and jobs are turned on, and then click no access. And I'm just going to turn that notification off. Next thing, you'll want to create a billing rate for that digger. So I'm going to create a billing rate. So Digger 1 hourly charge out rate, and then customer description. And then I'm going to set a hourly rate. So I charge this digger out with a excavator at $165 per hour. And then I'm going to want to set an internal cost. So this is how much the digger costs me to run per hour. So let's say $60 per hour. Cool, now that's saved. I'm going to click save. And we've created our no access user. So these are charged at a cheaper rate compared to a full access user in Tradify. And now you'll be able to go to the job card. You'll be able to click on a job and you'll be able to assign that digger to the job. So I can assign that digger to the job now, and I can schedule the digger in. So if I wanted to schedule the digger in today, I can just click on the calendar. I can click a start time and a finish time, and then I can allocate that digger to the job and even leave a note or assign a task to that. So now that digger's allocated to the job. So if I go back to the job card and I save, if I go to the scheduler now, I'll be able to filter. If I turn every single one of these off, I'll be able to filter by just that digger, and I can see what jobs they're allocated out for. So on a daily time frame, on a weekly time frame, and also on a monthly time frame. So this is a really good way to be able to see gaps in your schedules and where you could fill in those gaps for your machinery. Now, how you can cost track them is if we go back to that job card and we click on the time section. So I can do a new timesheet entry. I can put the start time and finish time, and then I can select the digger hourly charge out rate and change that to digger 1 and leave a note. So now I can click OK. Because I've got the internal cost per hour and I've also got the charge out rate associated with my billing here, then it's going to calculate what the cost of the business is, what I'm charging to the client, and what I'm profiting off that digger. So that's a good way to be able to cost track your machinery. You can run job financial reports. That probably wouldn't be as effective. I would go here, I would click more, I would go to reports, and then I can run a job financial report. I can select that digger, and then I can select a custom time frame too. So if I wanted to see how profitable that digger has been for my business for the last 2 months, I can download that report and be able to get a running total of what the costs are to my business and what my estimated profits are. So that is how you can add in a no access user to be able to track your machinery, allocate them out to jobs, schedule them in for jobs, and also cost track them to be able to see what you're profiting, what that piece of machinery is costing you per hour.
Feel free to check out the other videos on our YouTube channel. We have everything from detailed feature guides to customer tips and tricks. If you need any assistance or have any questions, our world-class support team is here to help. You can live chat with us from the app, shoot us an email, or give us a call.